All right, let's walk through how to create a brand new component with Stackbit. So the best way that I think there is to do this is to actually go ahead and look through the components that already exist today. And inside of here, you'll find a component very likely that'll look kind of similar to one that you're probably going to want to use. So for us, we'll continue down our journey with the hero component. But again, just look through here and be like, oh, this one's pretty close. I might want to add a button on the bottom of that, or I might want to shift something around. You can go ahead and do that in the code. But the best way to do this is we'll just basically duplicate this existing one, and this will give us all these options out of the box so that folks, once it's in place and we add our little custom changes, all these paddings, margins, and flexibility to visually edit the component itself will still be there, and it'll be really well connected in with a theme. So we're going to do that now. Inside, we'll go into source, and we'll open up components, and I'm going to open up sections, and then we're going to grab this hero section, and I'm going to right click and click duplicate. After I click duplicate, I'm going to right click again and click rename, and we're going to call this my first section. And here it is, right? My first section. And now what we're also going to do is open this back up and go into the file itself and rename it my first section, and then just click Command S to save, and we'll see that little dot go away. Great. So now it's in here, and we need to register it. So we're going to come down here, and I like to actually just match exactly the one that I had cloned. So this hero section, I'm hitting Command D to highlight both, and I'm going to highlight my first section, right, which is exactly what it is. We make sure that that comma is still there and everything's in line, which is great. And now the last part that we're going to do to get this to actually show up for us on the screen is we're going to come up to our models, and we're going to clone the YAML file for the hero section. So I'm going to right click again, click duplicate, and here it is, and then I'll open it and click rename, and we're going to call it my first section YAML. I'm going to click OK, and then we're going to go into the name, and I'm going to go my first section, and then we're going to give it a label of my first section, and then I'm going to click save, right? And obviously you can name these whatever you want, but this is your ID that should connect across to all the other ones. So now that that's done, we'll click on this add section, and we'll see in here my first section, and we're going to click add, and it will show up on the screen for us, and it'll be fully editable with all the editing options that we had shown previously. So my computer's being a little bit slow, but here it is. And so boom, right? We have this whole section here with everything that we would want. It has a little tag from my old video that I did here, which is kind of funny. But so we have everything in this section that this is how we've created this new section. So the next thing that we're going to do, and I think probably the next video in this tutorial, will be adding in a preset. So you can see when we click on like hero, we have this nice preset here, these three presets inside of my first section. We're going to add a preset for this one as well. So we'll do that in the next video.